charges attract each other. Number two, like charges repel each other. It means positive and positive charges repel each other. The unit of charge is coulomb. Now let us define conductor. Those substances through which electricity can flow are called conductors. Silver is the best conductor.